Hello, all, welcome to Sivan's SAP training. So in this recording, I'm going to explain you all about the functionalities of the billing document type F2 or the controls of the billing document type F2. The transaction codes are like VF01 to create the billing document, VF02 to change the billing document, and VF03 to display the billing document. The important tables, the header related billing information can be seen using the table VBRK, and the billing item information can be seen using the table VBRP. Apart from the billing document controls, we are also going to discuss about the few interview questions which will be raised during the billing related information. We are going to see them one by one so that you will be able to easily understand them and then answer them during your interview process. In a very simple manner, I'm going to explain you all. It is very easy to remember step-by-step process. Billing document. What is billing document? The interview question. So we need to explain when we save the invoice or billing document, the accounting documents will be generated and posted to the financial accounting. The values of sales revenues, sales deductions, freight revenues, and tax revenues are posted to the respective GL accounts. So where do we find these GL accounts? This is an SD and FI integration part of the revenue account determination, as well as in the SD pricing procedure. So if you might have watched my previous videos on pricing procedure 16 columns, as well as the revenue account determination, you will be able to easily explain them about the SD and FI integration part. In the pricing procedure, each and every condition type which is associated with one account key, and each account key in turn is associated with one GL account that we have discussed already. So you can refer once again if what all you wanted to know more about this. Sales revenues like PR00 is the standard pricing condition type. So that will be associated with the account key ERL. Sales deductions like customer discount, material discount, customer material discount. Those condition types are associated with the account key ERS. Freight revenues like KF00 is associated with the account key ERF. And finally, the tax revenues will be associated with the account key MWS. Example, MWST output tax. The few billing types I have specified here, F1 or F2, which is nothing but invoice, BV cash sales, and F5. Using F5, the billing type, we can create pro forma invoice for the order, sales order. And F8, we can create the pro forma invoice for the delivery. And G2 is a credit memo, L2 is a debit memo, S1 is an invoice cancellation for the standard invoice, and any credit memo which is already raised and you wanted to cancel it, then we can go to the credit memo cancellation document type S2. That means each and every document type which is a billing document type which is already there in the system and that is relevant for the cancellation, then it must be associated with the cancellation document type also. Then only the system will allow us to cancel. For example, the pro forma invoices for F5 and F8 document types, which does not have the cancellation document. The field is empty so that we cannot cancel the pro forma invoices. Let us go to the next slide. Interview question. How many accounting documents will be generated when we save the billing document? We need to explain accounting document, profit center document, profitability analysis document, special purpose ledger document, and controlling document. So these are all the documents which are generated when we save the billing document based on the SD and FI integration settings. So then only if the settings are properly done, then we can see all these 5 documents. And sometimes we may see only 3 or 4 documents. This is the interview question, and then you need to answer like this. And what is the invoice split criteria? First, we need to explain them that Number one, invoice date. Number two, payer. Number three, payment terms. If any one of them is missing in the same payer and the multiple invoices have been created, but the payment terms are different or changed by the user, then what happens? Those invoices will be splitted. And then we need to do the analysis and then explain to the user that someone has changed the payment terms in the customer master data so that the same has been populated, and then the invoice split has happened when we try to create a complete invoices. So what is the base or what is the split criteria for the invoices? Then invoice date, payer, and the payment terms. So we need to explain these three parts. And we also must know how to cancel the invoice. So not in the production system, we need to do this. We need to at least practice in our demo systems or the real-time systems such as development and quality systems. We need to practice them. How we need to cancel the invoice. So using the transaction code VF11, we will specify the invoice and then we will click on execute, then save. When we save the cancelled invoice, an accounting document is created in which the values are already posted to FIR reversed. That means already the standard accounting documents might have generated and those values to be reversed. So that is why it will be again one more accounting document will be created and which will knock off, which will make it as a zero, nullify the values. As we already discussed, we cannot cancel the pro forma invoice once it is created. Cancelled invoices cannot be cancelled again. This is a standard SAP process. Please remember. So normally what happens in production system, sometimes the user makes a mistake that he will create a invoice and which is like with the value difference or customer difference or product difference, something will be there and then he will cancel it. Again, he will try to cancel it and then it will go into a problem. So they will come back to us. Then we need to explain the user that we cannot cancel the cancelled invoices. So this needs to be addressed uh, carefully, and then we have to work along with the FI consultant so that they will also give the complete information during the support projects. This will happen so many times. So we have to be very much careful. This is about the invoice cancellation. How to release the billing document. So this we must know. So we can go to VF02 and then click on the billing document and then click on the release to accounting. That also we can do that. And also we can do one more thing like VFX3 transaction. So VFX3 is a release billing documents to the accounting. It's a group of billing documents for a specific payer or the sales organization. So we need to execute this transaction and then specify the payer on the sales organization. According to that, the billing documents can be chosen and then released to the accounting, which are relevant for the release to the accounting. Those documents we can select them and then we can release them. I will show you the screen print in the next slide. So this is the transaction code VFX3 release billing documents and the program SDBLB Why I have specified the program name here is because if each and every document got blocked, release for accounting, and then in a day for this particular sales organization, and there are a number of customers, it would be around 1,000 invoices. Then instead of releasing one by one, they can run a background job. So to run a background job, they need a program. So the program SDBLB is associated with the transaction code VFX3. So we need to give this to the basis team so that they will schedule the batch job. So that, and we need to specify the time at every time or every 15 minutes or every half an hour, this job needs to be run. Then we can specify the timing also. Accordingly, the billing documents will be released without the manual intervention. It is an automation by running the background job. You can see here the screen one, where we need to specify the payer, job, sales organization created by the username you wanted to give. Yes, we can create it on. So date range we can specify. And then even if you know the documents, then you can specify those documents also in the SD documents, so that only those documents will be selected, and then accordingly you can release the documents manually. And in the automation, in the second screen, we can see the list of documents will be created, and then accordingly those will be released to the accounting. If at all you wanted to do it in the background job, yes, we can. Or you wanted to manually do it, yes, we can. That also we can do that. This is the VFX release billing documents transaction code. And one more transaction here, VF04, the program that is for the billing due list. Program name is SD Bill DL. This is very, very important. So this is a report. The business always wants to see in a day or in a week or whatever it is, the date range. If they wanted to see the list of outbound deliveries which are due for billing, so they can run this report VF04. If they wanted to see them as a PDF form and then they wanted to run the background job, yes, they can use this program in the background job creation, so that they can check at each and every hour on for that particular sales organization. So there will be any organization will be having multiple sales organization under one company code. So we can also create a variants for each and every sales organization with the combination of sales area, so that they will run this background job and then see that, okay, these many outbound deliveries are billing due for the billing. So in the second scene, right side, you can see maintain billing due list, select them and then click on the simulate button or individual billing document and collective billing document, whichever is required, which we can run or which we can execute. So this is the billing due list, VF04. One more important report we are going to see now, VF06, create background jobs for the billing. So this program RV60 SPAT, this will pick up all the um, documents which are due for billing, and then it will create a billing document in the backend. So this can be directly VF06, you can go and then from here we can click on execute button in the background. It will execute in the background. Or we can use this program and then the background program SD Build DL. It will take us to this screen. SM37 transaction code to schedule a background job. So this is how we need to do the background job creations in the backend whenever we wanted to automate it. So in the last three slides, we have seen the few reports like VFX3 is a one report, release billing documents report. VF04 is one report, that is billing due list report, and VF06 create background jobs for the billing document. So this is one report. So these are all the reports which they run on regular basis, and then accordingly they will take the decision whether to complete that particular transaction which is pending, or we will that call is the based on the business requirement. So let us see the functionalities of the say billing document type F2. Let us go to SAP. So this is very simple one, very easiest one, which you can explain. So we can go to VOFA transaction, and here the billing document type F2 we can choose. So we can see F5, F8 also is there, pro forma for order, pro forma for invoice delivery, and PV cash sales, and G2 credit memo, L2 debit memo. Yes, let us see this. So here, the number systems. We can identify here, we can observe here keenly that the number range internal assignment only. There is no external assignment. Like the outbound delivery as well as the sales order, where they have both internal number range assignment as well as external number range assignment. Whereas for the billing document, the standard SAP has provided only one feature, that is number range internal assignment only. When we save the billing document, the system will automatically propose the number range. Because if you give the external number range also, the tracking will be very tough, very difficult by the business. So which number the user has created, which number he has given in between. So it will be i- accounting issues, so that they do not want to take the risk, and then they have included the only the number range internal assignment, that is 19. And here in the item number increment 10. So for example, let me go to VOV8 transaction, that is sales document type. So it has got number range system as 01 and 02, item number increment and sub-item increment also. Whereas in the billing document, we have only internal number range assignment as well as the item number increment. There is no sub-item increment here. Then general control. So it specifies the classification of the document type. It is M stands for invoice. See here, M stands for invoice, N stands for invoice cancellation, and O stands for credit memo, P stands for debit memo. So like that, and S stands for the credit memo cancellation. So like this, it classifies the value, classifies that which type of a document, billing document type it is. Here, the posting block. So when we activate this field, then it will restrict the transferring of billing document to the accounting. So it will not automatically generate the accounting documents when you click on this one. Again, we need to either go to the release to the accounting documents, or we need to use the transaction VFX3 to release the billing documents. This is one of the controls which the business can do that to control the users, or otherwise, if they do not want that one, so yes, they can deactivate this. So posting plan. Transaction group is always a 7. Yes, it is 7 for the billing documents, and 8 for the pro forma invoices. So let us see. F5 pro forma invoice for order, and you can see the document category is U. And also G2 credit memo, it is relevant for the billing document. Then billing category is always blank. So if it is any type of a different down payments or the point of sale billing document, this is relevant for the point of sale, then we can specify them like W or P, down payment request. Especially these can be used in the milestone billing and periodic billing. So with that combination, they will use. And document type RV. So this is a revenue document from the FI side. So we will transfer this billing document to the FI for the accounting purpose. Even if this field is blank, even that time also, from the FI side, it will pick up, and then it will consider that yes, the billing document has been transferred to financial accounting. So this is the RV document type. Negative postings, no negative postings, they will take care of from their end. And here, this is very, very important, branch or head office. What happens if it is blank? Then the which partner functions needs to be transferred to the accounting, financial accounting. If it is a blank, then customer, if a customer is equal to a payer, then the pair will be transferred to the financial accounting. Rest of them, which are all stored, that will be ignored. If it is a branch, then the system will transfer the sold to party to the financial accounting. So let us see the F1. This is very, very important and an interview question. So here the indicator controls which partner functions of the billing document can be forwarded to financial accounting. Initial, that is blank. Then the pair is different to the sold party. The pair is transferred to financial accounting as the customer and the sold party as the branch. Any branch head office relationship stored in FI is ignored. If it is A, the sold party is forwarded as a customer, and if it is B, the pair is forwarded as a customer to the financial accounting. So this is very, very important. Invoice list type. So this is very, very important. Like whenever the business wants to um, do the month-end billing for all the invoices for some of the customers, the very big customers will be there in the market. For example, B2B like the Reliance and then the Star Bazaar, when they do the exchange of goods. So during that time, on daily basis, they will place the orders. However, all the deliveries will be accumulated and then multiple invoices or single invoice can be generated during the month end. For that, we need to maintain the invoice list type calendar in the customer corresponding customer master data. So let us go to XT03, one of the customers. Let me show you. So in the sales area, billing documents, here we can specify the invoicing dates. So without which the system will not do the invoice list. Invoice list, and then here we can see relevant for rebates. Whenever the business wants to grant some sort of a special kind of a discounts to the customers, then there are three places. One, at customer master data definition part, where we can see here it is relevant for rebates. Number two, at the sales organization definition part. So we can see the enterprise structure. So here we can see it is relevant for the rebates. So in these three places, if this is active, then the system will grant the rebates for the particular customer who is associated with this transaction. So if I go to FB1, so here we can see it is also relevant for rebates and then negative postings as well as the rebate settlement is associated with this. Here we can see A stands for the final rebate settlement, B stands for rebate correction document, C stands for partial settlement for a rebate agreement, and manual approval for a rebate agreement, D. So like this, it will be there, and cancellation billing document type also it is there. We will go to F2. So apart from this, then we can see here, cancellation billing type must be always associated with the billing document type. Then only that particular billing document can be cancelled using the transaction code VF11. Whereas the pro forma invoices, which will not be having the cancellation document type, so that the system will not allow us to cancel the pro forma invoice. It is for the statistical information purpose, so we no need to do that. And it is the statistics field is always activated here because they wanted to see the reports, then it will be transferred to the reports wherever they wanted to generate. So that is why statistical purpose also these billing documents will be considered. So in the one more important field here is accounting determination. Suppose if any accounting revenue account determination is not properly done, and the account determination procedure is not associated with this billing document type, that time we will face that account determination error during the billing document sale. So we need to cross check whether the accounting determination is associated with this billing document type or not. then only the system will automatically do the accounting determination without any issues. Output determination procedure is always associated with that, and any document type you wanted to specify here, the associated billing output type, then we can specify. The application here it is V3. So V1 stands for sales, V2 stands for shipping, and V3 stands for billing. So these are the applications which are we are very much interested in. And this is the output type and header partners, item partners of the FI side. So this is all about the functionalities of the billing document type F2 and F5, F8, credit memo. See, credit memo also has got the cancellation billing document type. That means we can cancel the credit memo. That means if we have issued a credit memo to the customer wrongly, the amount is more or the amount is less, it is not appropriate, then we can cancel this credit memo also. So debit memo, it is like a standard invoice S1 cancellation type. So let me go and then create one complete cycle and then show you the accounting documents. So directly I'm creating the delivery. So the picking quantity is 10. I'm just doing the post goods issue. So automatically the system will propose the delivery document. Here we can see the payer. Sometimes the partner functions, the different payer will be there for multiple invoices or multiple outlets will be there for any of the retail industry. So that a single payer will be considered. So that is why the payer is here. And invoice date, payer, and the payment terms. These three are the invoice split criteria. So invoice list type is associated, sales organization, distribution channel, division, shipping conditions, and then encode terms, see terms of payment, which is also there. If it is different, then again, it will do the split criteria. See, without any issues, the accounting billing document got generated. And if I click on this, if I click on the accounting documents, here we can see accounting document, profit center document, special purpose ledger document, controlling document, and profitability analysis document. Let us see the accounting document. So this is how, so this is the customer. It is now plus, it is showing. Once we receive the payment, it will become minus. So it will give, this sales account will become, sales revenues domestic will become plus. So here we can see because of the RV document type, all the billing document information is transferred to the FI document. If you click on display document header, you can see here RV document, billing document transfer. So reference document, everything, when it is created, when it is adjusted, when it is posted, posting period, all those stuff has been transferred to FI document. And if the accounting determination error, then we need to do the one setting, like how to release the accounting document. So you can see this uh, release to accounting. Because it is already released, we don't need to worry about it. And since it is associated with the cancellation document, yes, I wanted to cancel this. Press enter and then save. See, again, it is created. Let us see the document flow. See, one more invoice has been created, invoice cancellation, and the accounting document. It is not yet cleared, it is cancelled. That means this delivery can be billed again because the complete process has been completed. So we have done the reversal. So we no need to worry about this. And let me show one posting block. Let us save it. And I'll create one sales order. Same process I'm taking. So delivery. Post goods issue. And then I will do the billing. Save it. See, no accounting document generated. So this is because of the posting block. So we need to go to VFX3 transaction, or we can go to billing document, change mode. Here we can do the release to accounting, number one. Or we can go to the VFX3 transactions, /n VFX3. So the payer is the one, this is the sales organization, and SD document. So this is the one, execute. So like this, it will come, and then we need to select this and then click on release to accounting button. Either way, it is same. And this is the program name, which I have already shown you, SDBLDL. So I'll just come back. See, this is the SDBLBDDL is the program for the VFX3 transaction. Execute, select this, and then release to accounting. So go to the notes. It got saved. That means the accounting documents got generated. VF03. So if you click on accounting, we can see the accounting documents got generated. So because of the posting block, it has restricted us to not to transfer this to financial accounting immediately, unless and until we release it to financial accounting through the transaction code VFX3. And one more thing, VA01. I wanted to create one pro forma invoice. Say 20795. 20795, and the billing type is F5. Sales order, the pro forma invoice for order. See, it can be created. And I wanted to take this, copy. I wanted to cancel it. See, pro forma invoice cannot be cancelled. This is a standard process. Please remember this one. So we can create pro forma invoices for the order and pro forma invoices for the delivery. So these two are required for the European countries where they do the border crossing. If the billing get delayed, then they can use the pro forma invoices while doing the border crossing. So that time they will be using the pro forma invoices. And let me go to VF04, billing due list. So today I wanted to show you the billing due list VF04, and this is the program SD bill DL. So each and every report can be executed in the background. So as a background program, billing date I wanted to give from 15th, and so since I know my sales area, execute. All are delivery related billing documents. Just click on display billing list. So these many outbound deliveries which are due for the billing document. So any one of them you wanted to see in the simulation mode, instead of, see, whenever you're doing the analysis in the production system, try to do it in the simulation mode so that it will not create the billing document. So with your user ID, it will be created. So it is a like auditing issue. So we do not do that. So select these and do the simulation. See, these can be created as a billing documents because there is no issue found. And also we can come back and then see the log also. Sometimes in a day, thousands of invoices, delivery documents will be created, and there may be some, the error log will be there. So you wanted to see the log, then click on log. So it won't, because there are no issues, that is why it has not issued any logs. And here, individual billing document, one by one, we wanted to create, or collectively, we wanted to create any option which we can choose. So let us see first one individual billing document. So I can create without any issues, save it. Has been saved. That means one a delivery document for 800182239, it got created. If I come back and then display billing due list, so that is removed from this list, billing due list, because we have already done the billing. So this is how we need to observe the billing due list report. So anything needs to be added here. Then for this particular report, they wanted to see any route needs to be added, then that is an enhancement which we need to discuss with our technical team, and about the possibilities of incorporating these changes to the um, program. In this program, any user exits are there or not, and accordingly we have to take the decision. So this is the program SD built here. This is all about the VF04 billing due list. Now let us see the VF06, creating a billing background jobs for the billing. So billing date, I wanted to give this one, and deliveries, and only one document, let me go back. I will take only one document, 40. Zero 06 deliveries. I'll give the document this one. So in this, you can see the first program is RV60SBAT. And then when we execute in the background, it will pick up the another program, SDBL-DL. So I wanted to execute in the background. So let us see this. Output device, we can see local, continue, perfect, and then immediate, check, and then save. The background job was scheduled for the program RV60 SBAT. So now I'll take you to one more screen, SM37, the background job checking. So today, RV60 SBAT, RV60 SBAT. So with this program, the batch job, see, it got created and it is finished successfully. You can select this and see the job log. Job got finished. So that means for the delivery document, let us see whether the billing document got created or not. So there may be some issue, it has not yet created. So like this, we need to perform the background jobs. So this is how, and then any variant is there, or you can select this, go to step, and then see here, this is the program. So in the initial screen, we have seen the job log. This is the one, RV60 SPAT. So this is all about the complete information about the billing process and how many interview questions will be raised during the billing document controls or functionalities, and what are all the billing document types, are available, few document types, and how the accounting documents will be generated when we save the billing document. These are the document types which we need to explain. Invoice split criteria, invoice date, payer, and the payment terms. How to cancel an invoice and how to release the billing documents using the transaction code VFX3. And VFX3 release billing document program is SDBLB DDL, and VF04 SDBLDL, and VF06 is the program RV60 SPAT. Thank you all. Please reach out to us for online trainings 8123320 787.